Today on A Commonly Good MTG, we are playing a mean fighting machine. Can you wait 15 seconds to find out more about this green Goliath? Stay tuned to find out more. Hello and welcome to Uncommonly Good MTG. I'm your host, the Rear Vice Admiral of the Arizona Navy, Dr. Yukon Socket. Yes, thank you. Film before live studio audience. Thank you so much, Yukon Socket. Word to your mama. So I'm broadcasting to you today once again from my secret underground headquarters, and I'm bringing to you a deck I found over on the Aether Hub, hosted by Smiler, and it is called Phyrexian Fight Rigging. Ooh, I love those two words together, Phyrexians and Fight Rigging. I love Fight Rigging. It's a great card. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to really quickly go over the cards that are in this deck, and then we're going to take it out, crush some hopes and dreams. So what do we got here? We got get yourself a land or cause a fight, grow as each new creature comes into the battlefield, protect your creatures and or pump it up with whatever kind of mana you got available, and we're probably going to have lots of mana. Mana, you can disenchant stuff or proliferate or just have a cool 3/2. This guy is cheap. He's a 4/4 for 3, toxic and trample and proliferate. Fight Rigging puts a +1/+1 counter on a target you control at the beginning of combat. If you have a creature with power of 7 or greater, you get to do whatever you hit away for free. Evolved Spinoderm. He's a 5/5 for 4, which is a good price. He gets oil counters, and as long as he's got 2 or fewer, he's got trample. Otherwise, it's got hexproof. So that means he starts off with hexproof. And at the beginning of your upkeep, you remove an oil counter, and then if it has no oil counters on him, you sacrifice it. So he's got a limited lifespan, but he goes protection, and then trample, and then he's gone. Defiler of Vigor. Trample 6/6, and then you can pay for all your stuff by using your life instead. And whenever another green permanent is cast, +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. And that lasts forever, even if he's gone. So, well, those +1/+1 counters, right? So yeah, and you got plenty of green permanents to play. We got Zopandrel, who's a Dominus, and he's cost 7. He's 4/6 with reach, and at the beginning of each combat, double the power and toughness of each creature you control. Oh my god! And then your tramplers just mow in there. Tyrranax Rex can't be countered. Trample, word 4 haste, toxic 4/8/8, and Nissa, who pretty much is a bomb. If you could play her for the full 7, then until the end of turn, each of your creatures gain +1/+1 for each forest you control, and they gain trample. That's just, you just win games that way. This guy puts additional oil counters on stuff. There's a couple things I want. Oil, the Spinoderm, and the Adaptive, and the Scrapgorger. This guy could be as much as a 3/3, but whatevs, man, whatevs. All right, so what are we going to do? We're going to, pseudo ramp our way into the mid-range, which will then help us jump into the higher range, and then we'll just completely outmatch them with everything we got going on. So that's it. That's the deck. Now, before we get out there and crush their skulls, let's say our prayers and talk about what is best in life. Dear Black King Toxworld, who lives within the dark chambers of my heart, please hear my prayers and grant your blessings as we attempt to crush our enemies, see them driven before us, and to hear the lamentation of the women. All right, we're playing against here. SegataSanshiro. 3/4 mana, okay. We just got creatures. Let's see, you guys a 7. Go for a little mana action there, maybe. All right, there's a bloat skipper. Yeah, you just put out the other guy. That's a good idea. Gives us a reason to go for this thing. Put up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna get to 6 and just skim right below it then. Lob it down. Well, that's it for the 7. We'll just have to make do with what we got. All in. Let's keep that going. Up. Death touch, huh? Bites. Let's see, 3 and 3. And he's gone. But in we go. There we go. Everybody pump. And another one. Done. Where's my creatures at? All right, we're getting rid of that. And we're good. All right, so we're 2 hits away from killing him. But he's just going to chill out, would be my guess. I guess we would have left the enchantment and gave him something to do. Yeah, pulling more lands is not going to help, is it? Oh, let's see who we take that would be good. Another bloated. No tax. Oh, we can make it through. We're just gonna have to do all the damage, apparently. Nope. No math! And we win! Winner, winner, victory dinner. Alright, we're playing against Zogger. Three mana. Alright. I'm good with the mana that I got. I think we climbed to 5, no problem. Yeah, okay, we got the 5. We get 3 out next turn. He's got 4. Good. I can avoid most of those lightning strikes. And here's 3. Bloated Contaminator. I get to 5 to get out to the Defiler. Alright, if I do this, well, we just gotta play the game, unfortunately. He'll just shoot it. Alright, let's put out fight rigging. Sure, another fight rigging. Great. All right, there we go, and we get out the Defiler. Boost him up, pull out the other, pay it for free. Boy, these all suck. Let's grab this one. All right, number 1. Let's go ahead and bushwhack something. Gone. Sure. Now I need the life, unfortunately. All right, all in. Give it to him. Sure. All right, so we have no problems fighting off that other guy. Let's just kill that. No haste. All right, so we've got 11 coming in against his 9. And we could pump like crazy. Let's just do it. Give it all to him. Give it all to the QB. Just him. That's how super awesome looks, people. Right there. Still enough to kill Zogger. Boom, boom! Goes the room. Alright, we are going against JuzzyWuzzy. Keep. I believe in you. Alright, so what do I believe in here? This guy's expensive, this guy's expensive. All in. Okay, we need to pick up a land on the next turn. We need it. That is not a land. Just send him in. Thank you. This is sort of a land now. Alright, so we keep our little boy alive if we need to. Womp. That will be a good one. Put it on there. I'll attack in. Alright. We see another man on the next turn. He goes for the kill again. Oh, it's just a trespasser. Alright. Perfect. That's like triply perfect, actually. Up. Right there. Right there. Right in there, too. I'll attack. They're smoking you. You're pulling something back. All right, suckerfish. This guy can totally take you down, right? No, actually, I could totally take you down with it. If I had 7 for it. Yeah, there it goes. See you later, Nissa. All right, you want to trade off? Oh, ho, ho. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Okay, you got 7. You can kill the other guy. We're coming in fast. Well, I'll make him bigger. Okay, I can kill them both with the 6. That's not enough, man. And you're down to 1. I could have beefed this guy up, but it's sorcery speed, so I didn't think about it in time. And we win! Suck it, suckerfish! Suck it. Our pin against TheLhurgoyf. And we got 2 mana. Technically a third. Hopefully we'll pick up some bitter. This thing does a good job of picking up its own mana. Hate mono blue. Oh, he is packing counter spells. You gonna counter my ability to get another land? I'll attack. This guy's looking for something good. I don't think he's gonna care about the Scrapgorger. I do care because I like the way it pumps him up. Makes me feel good on the inside. Kind of like when I used to climb the rope in gym class. All right, so he's all. I gotta get him tapped out on his turn, so that way I can actually play the Evolved Spinoderm. Yeah, this guy's countering, packing counter spells. All right, good. He's all out. Not enough to do anything cool. Nope. And we win! All right, suck it, man. Suck it. All right, we're playing against Plagued Beast 6. Keep Cankerbloom. Cankerbloom is our big bad boy. All right, somehow. He comes at me, I'm going to have to dodge, unfortunately. All right, no tax. Oh, that was so beautiful, though. Jerk. Go for another one. No tax. There's a couple of wolves. I'm really hoping we can get up to 7 for a nice Nissa. What does this thing do? Double the power and toughness of each creature you control until end of turn. Oh, this card is making the rounds tonight. Yeah. That is glorious. He just wants to get things through, apparently. Past the blockers. There we go. You really think the cards you draw from me are going to be better for you then, huh? Four, five, six. And we win! Winner, winner! Victory dinner! Alright, so here we are with Phyrexian Fight Rigging. It was good to be back with these cards again. I really enjoyed them. You know, the card I wasn't so sure about was this one. What was the point of it? You're paying 4 for a 5/5 just so that you can sacrifice it after a few turns? I'm not sure why this was in here. You know, I got this off of another guy. I wanted to play a good mono green deck, and I was really hoping that there'd be some tight synergies here. And I thought the deck did very well. I mean, it's nice playing with Defiler again. It's nice playing with Fight Rigging, and then all the nice things you can get from it. This was the one card that still baffles me as to why. I guess let's see. Otherwise, it has Hexproof. 2 or fewer. Okay, and Trample. All right, there's some tricks there. Never mind. I think we only got to see it come out once, so I just wasn't familiar with what it was. There's just a lot of words. There are a lot of words. All right, so was this deck competitive? And the problem is that my agent is down tonight because it's the release of the Lord of the Rings set, and so they just never work well on that first night. I have no idea what the win rate is. I think I played, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them I won. So it's somewhere in the 50, 60% range there. I don't want to do the math for you. But still, it was good. It was a good deck. It was good. Trying to think, what was the problem with the competitive? Like, was I good against aggro? Probably not. There's not a lot you could do about aggro. You got to hope you can outrun it. Playing against, there's a lot of toxic, like Dimir toxic. I couldn't keep up with that either. It was just, they just kept slaughtering all the creatures every time they'd come out. And all of those would be passing out toxic counters. Usually when you're playing with a bunch of heavy creatures, and they're doing for creature kill, you just wear them down. But the problem is when they're getting after your toxic counters all the time, that's a clock you just can't keep up with. So those are two decks that this deck doesn't do well against. But against other creatures, this deck with its trample and its just pure beef supreme was pretty fantastic. And that's where it really shone. So yeah, I mean, there's a few Achilles heels this deck has, and some decks play into it. But you're always going to have that with every deck you play with. So then, was this deck fun? I mean, yes. I would say it was at the very beginning, I was a little hit or miss with it. I did like putting out the Adaptive and the Armored Scrapgorger. They didn't do a whole lot, but at least you were doing something. I love the fact that Bloated Contaminator is only 3. That dude's a 4/4. I mean, I don't care if he's not hasty. I love everything else about him. He's fantastic. So this deck's got a good amount of things. Even the Cankerbloom is a 3/2 for 2. That's some good stats right there, plus his extra ability. I always waste him as a disenchant, but it's like, no. Keep him around. He's got some beef on him. I mean, he's got a 3 for power. That's like a graveyard trespasser. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of early game wonder in creatures there. Fight rigging zooks them all up, and then the late game creatures are also great. What's not in here? Like Titan of Industry. Titan of Industry is always great. But Tyrranax Rex is fantastic. I love Defiler of Vigor. He helps get everybody else out. This guy, he is fantastic. He is obviously a sliver, though. I don't know why he's Phyrexian. It turns out that Phyrexians are just slivers, or slivers are Phyrexians. I don't know. And yeah, this lineup right here, all 4 of these, man, this is just so good. So I think this is a fun deck. It's a little slow, but after 2 or 3 turns, you're doing a lot. You're doing really good. It's a fun deck. Last, let's see. Was this deck interesting? Yeah, it was. You know why it was interesting is because we had a bunch of cards here I haven't really played a whole lot with. Evolved Spinoderm. What is this even called? Zopandrel. Hunger Dominus. Tyrranax Rex. All of that is interesting to me. I love seeing Fight Rigging do what it does. It's probably one of the best of those hideaway cards. I mean, that and the white one, oh, that is so good. I don't like the treasure one. That one's kind of stupid. What is the green? The black one? I forget what that even does. Yeah, green and white are the best when it comes to the hideaway cards. So anyways, it's kind of brain numb for the most part. It's a good one. If you're an aggro kind of player, I mean, you enjoy the fights. You know, mono green is such a good one, a good clean color for you. It's just a little slow is the problem. But the good thing is that mid and late game, you are the dominator, and that's what's fantastic. All right, so let's count that up. Was this deck competitive? I'm going to say mostly. Was this deck fun? I'm going to say yes. Was it interesting? Yeah, mostly. So because of that, I'm going to give this deck just a straight A. I thought it was a great deck. I think casually playing it, you're going to want to play it a bunch. It's got a bunch of good fight in it, and I think that you're going to win with it more than you're going to lose. I'm not sure I'd use this for ranking. It's not a ranking deck, but it's definitely a great casual deck, especially if you enjoy the fighting, the big-time creature versus creature kind of thing. Coming at people with like 20 points of damage and trample, this deck has got that in spades. All right, so it is a straight A deck. If you decide to play with this deck, I hope that you have as much fun as I did. That's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. From all of us here in the secret underground headquarters of Uncommonly Good MTG, have a great day. In the words of my people, screw you guys, I'm going home. Bye.